Silent Hill 2. Now, I've heard a lot about this game. I've heard a lot about this game. I know a lot of people love it. And this show is going to start with Silent Hill 3. Sorry, Silent Hill 1. Because, 1, 2, 3, and then... But we played 4 first, because that's what I had access to. If we go to Silent Hill 4, Totally Pointless TV, I've watched his entire retrospective on, like, effectively all of the games. Much like when I played through Diablo 2. So I'm aware of what happens. I'm aware of what the twists are. I'm aware of, I think... most of the imagery, if not a large amount of imagery, especially with certain bosses. But it's going to be interesting. Just because you know how a story ends and what the twists are doesn't mean that the journey is any less, valid is not the word I'm going for, but I'm going to do that. So, yeah, full disclosure, I know what happens. I was going to go sequentially, old 1, old 2, old 3, right? Well, I guess old 2 technically is the only one there. But since Silent Hill Forte comes out in literally like 2 weeks, I figured... Why not go through this? Especially because we went through Metal Gear Solid Delta recently. Now, I'm going to go hop in VC with Baka, and we're just going to chill for pretty much the entire night and get some VODs out. Alright, as I said, in chat, if the audio is really loud or it's really quiet, let me know. I have zero idea how this game is mixed. So, we're going to go through. Oh! Interesting. You have multiple... Well, 90s. Interesting. Grayscale. Pyramid pizza box. Oh, that's great. I'm just gonna go standard. I don't really care too much about going try hard around in a weird town. Well, in the original, you could actually get Pyramid Head Sword as an actual weapon. They removed that from the remake, which is interesting. Although I guess it's technically a puzzle piece later. I don't know. I've been trying to keep actual Silent Hill 2 remake spoilers like on the down low because I have no idea what they changed. I hear it's pretty 1-to-1. I don't know if it's as 1-to-1 as Metal Gear Solid 3, or I guess Metal Gear Solid Delta, right? I don't know if it's as 1-to-1 as that, but so we're gonna see. Doing here in the oh, it's just Baka. He just chills out.
I'm actually pissing off the Elite Dangerous Reddit community right now. That's what I'm doing. I actually found a notable system that's going in the POA database, and everyone's yelling at me to give them the fucking system name.
Have you considered no? Don't you? You're just gonna hold.
I'm going to. I actually submitted a Taurus beacon to FDev.
Amazing. If I remember correctly, the mirror in base Silent Hill 1 through 3, I hear mirror tech is actually kind of wild. I think because this is a remake of 2. I think they had to make, like, a completely separate mirrored room to get the mirrored to work the way it did. Like old games really made some magic happen. Here, go for royalty, sir. How about you? You missed the funny delivery. Oh, yeah! Right! Because this is definitely going to have different actors. Nightmare World effects are great. I love it. I do like, yeah, I mean, the good use of sound. It's not like it's completely silent, but like the sound effects are great. The uncertainty, okay. So if I didn't know what was going on, this would be really great. Okay, so that's so reflecting clearly on Mary. The ZOG music is here? Yeah, that's true. I'm glad I played 4 before this, because I feel 4 was the correct one to play to get into Silent Hill, because it's just modern enough, with enough of, like, old game is old stuff. Could be better. Well, hopefully it gets better for you. Oh, there it is, Toluca Lake! It's also poetic that we played Silent Hill 4, and going back to 2, we're effectively looking across the lake.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill.
Oh, this game's gonna hurt, isn't it?
You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now.
Uh-huh.
In our special place.
Uh-huh.
Waiting for you.
What a wild minimalistic intro, though. Like, actually.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary.
Uh-huh.
My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So then why am I looking for her?
That is a really good question.
Our special place. What could she mean?
Clearly
This
the
whole
dominoes
town
on
is our
third.
special place. Could Mary really be here? Is she really alive? Waiting for
Cluster's
me?
right. Good sequence. Okay, the outro notes are playing as you're actually gaining control of. Is it? It's not. Oh god, I don't remember the name of this character. Is it Henry? It's not Henry Townsend, right? Oh, I don't remember the name. So even though I know what happens story beat wise, I'm gonna set like the expectation of there's probably people in here and who are gonna watch this who have no idea what Silent Hill 2 is and what the story beats are. So spoilers, let's make sure we're keeping down on those. And likewise, because I generally kind of know what happens. Oh, this is James. Okay, Henry's from the first game, right? I'll try to keep it fairly brief. Ooh, clicked a map of South Vale. Silent Hill, I'm in for a surprise. Oh, you're in for a wild ride. Did it just display a PlayStation glyphs for me? L2. My back button is circle. But I'm playing on Xbox controller. Okay. Some of the physics and stuff. Like, actually, though. This should be fun. Oh, you're in for a wild ride. So 4 kind of has some different isms with it. 4 is probably the most different of the original Silent Hill quadrilogy. So Silent Hill 1 and 3 connect to each other. That's kind of like the origin of Silent Hill. Well, yes and no. 2 is kind of the odd, like, child, right? But a lot of people love 2. And then 4 was kind of the divisive one, with how it actually worked, progressed, the ghosts, etc. So, and then we get into the Western Silent Hills, which have a different tone to them. Origin, Shattered Memories. I'm not going to remember all the names. I apologize. Homecoming, Downpour, right? Those had a little bit of a different feel. And it's actually a good analysis of Eastern versus Western horror and how they interact with each other. Is God tier. I am very surprised that 3 does not have in any way, shape, or form a remake. Like, that one, it throws me off. So, I don't know, maybe it's also, maybe getting the odd children out of the way of the original quadrilogy is probably going to be tech, because I genuinely want to go through 1 and 3, probably one after the other, most likely, because it's going to be a wild one to go through. So, road closed.
You know what? I want to know when they're going to give me my Fatal Frame remakes.
We have a new Fatal Frame remake on the Switch. That was actually at the Direct yesterday.
It was a new game. It wasn't a remake.
Oh, was it a new one? I don't know the actual. Why aren't they on Steam? Now I think about it.
Because they were PlayStation 2 launches. The game had a weird publisher.
Oh, that's fair.
1 and 2 came out on like I think there was a third too. Like was the third on GameCube? It came out on like PlayStation and GameCube. PlayStation 2. And then like it was either the third or the fourth. I can't remember which one came out on the fucking Wii in Japan only.
Yeah, there's some Japanese exclusives around the time of the Wii. Silent Hill is a horror game and people like it, so I think I'll like it. like how Resident Evil leads into more like body horror, right? This leans into more psychological horror, if that makes sense. Like, especially the first 4 entries are very much... Ooh, that was some crunch. Are very much into setting atmosphere, and kind of letting the player kind of, like, sweat for a minute. I mean, they did a really good job with the environment. I'll give them that. It's actually really cool that they, there's the controller rumble tech actually works when the rocks are falling. I don't know. Just one of those, like, I'm used to games just, like, making my controller rumble nonstop. So when it's tactfully done, I actually really like it. Excuse me. Oh, no, there's definitely some body horror. But it does lean into a lot of the psychological horror themes more. Like, the monsters all mean... At least in the older games, 1 through 4, right? The monsters all meant something rather than, like... not, if that makes sense. Ah, there it is. There's the first of the squares. Interesting.
It's like someone's groping around my skull.
I wonder if the save points have relevance to spoiler. Oh no, carefully like pace controller rumbles is absolutely great. Ooh, it got very... Wow, they fire you right off the bat. I thought you were gonna come later. There's probably a mod that brings the original voices back.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
Hey, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But... I think you should stay away.
Mm-hmm.
This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog, either.
Oh.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
What does she see?
It's kind of hard to explain, but
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not.
Mm-hmm.
Go either way.
That writing, though.
I'm looking for... someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her.
Oh.
I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either.
Did you write that? No, this writing is great. You don't understand. This writing is very good.
I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
Huh. There is so much revealed in that conversation that comes up later. Just keep that in mind. Like, that actually said a lot without actually saying a lot. I'm actually really impressed at that, at how much was just said. They just don't make games like they used to. They really don't. An awkward conversation, so the bluntness made sense to me. There's some subtleties and intricacies into the interaction there from both parties. There's some subtleties that it very much a hook. Oh, you can actually go into the water. That's kind of wild. Expecting a gator to pop out. I've played too much Resident Evil and Metal Gear. Huh.
Oh man, you're gonna get attacked by a rabid tadpole.
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me if that's actually in one of the games. Yes, there's some weird creatures in Silent Hill. Does it make them feel more human? We aren't the best at communicating. Yeah.
My understanding about Silent Hill is all the creatures are trauma demons.
In the older ones, yes. In the newer ones, no. After 4, they just kind of become stock enemies. In 2, yes, there's a lot of, like, trauma-isms. And then even in 3, you have, even if they're not actually, like, full manifestations of the town, there are, isms caused by the town, and there's a reason that they exist in the way they do. Because technically, if you want to get technical about it, I mean, Silent Hill 3, they summon, like, technically God. I feel like that game gets golden compassed by a lot of people. Which is really funny, because I heard a lot of people complain about Golden Compass. I've heard no one complain in a similar capacity to Silent Hill 3. So, it's going to be an interesting series to go through.
Well, that's because Golden Compass was a book series aimed towards mostly children and young adults.
I guess that's
and it really pissed off all the Christian parents.
I guess that's fair. Well, even then, like, I read the section. Like, was it Amber Spyglass? Yeah, it was Golden Compass, Silver Knife, Amber Spyglass. Like, I read the section, and I'm like, this, like, single paragraph is what people got
it's
really
because
upset over?
It was one of the first mainstream books to come out where they said, hey, we're going to go kill God.
But I didn't even...
God's a bad guy.
Like, when I was reading the section, like, of the thing dropping and, like, the entity, like the ghost, like, billowing up.
Did you read the entire series?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I read all 3 of them.
Okay.
Maybe I missed an entire plot element there, but I don't think I did. Like, I know what you're talking about. I know what the subtext was. And then I read that, like, one paragraph.
Well, it wasn't even subtext. It wasn't even subtext. It was right out there. God's the bad guy. We're going to go kill God.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. When Dark Gamma just shows up, please no. Not again. Yeah, well, Silent Hill 3 has some isms. Let's put it that way. I love how, like... Just... Yeah, this would be, like, yeah, just, like... Not necessarily Northwestern, but, like, Midwestern? Old Midwestern, like, town? I don't know if we know where Silent Hill actually... Like, this would feel like this would be, like, right at home in, like, foresty Colorado or something. Even then, I guess this... I mean, honestly, places in Idaho would look exactly like this, actually. Current main office. I don't think Valtiel shows up in this game either. I think he's very specifically tied to... Well, he's mostly tied into 3. Like, he actually shows up in 3. Multiple times, actually. Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I guess I could see it. Yeah, like, I could definitely see this...
Anyone in here?
Yeah, like, I could see this being somewhere in Idaho. Oh, it's using PlayStation glyphs. Oh, no. Yes, it is. Is there a setting to change that? Thank you. Oh, I don't know why it defaulted to PlayStation. Look at that car. There's an car. A little bit of crunch. Wonder how optimized this game is. So A is interact. Auto parts key. Like that you can zoom and rotate. It's actually, I don't know. Kind of dig it. Right, it's select again. I need to get used to selecting that. What are my settings at? I turned motion blur off because I hate that. I don't even know if
I was about to say motion blur and film grain, and they're only there to help if you're running a subpar system with not being distracted.
hate motion blur. It threw yeah, every time. If you know the story, yeah, there's a story there. Silent Hill is not a not a very feel-good series. Their auto parts key. I think I know a couple factors about trying to how to get certain endings. So I'm gonna try to get those relevant as possible. Let's see. So we're here. Toluca Lake. Going through fog. Yes, today we are. Autism parts? No, it's auto parts. That was an interesting jump cut to the locker opening. Oh, actually. Definitely Mary's handwriting. See that town Silent Hill promise to take me there against some never dead. Well, I'm alone there now in a special place waiting for you. I don't know what the frequency is. Auto service. Trying to see if there's anything I'm missing from that. Well, the car doesn't seem like it's gonna move. Just auto parts. Doesn't look like there's any way to go back there. Oh, what are you? Went to town to get window fixed. Spare key in the drawer. I don't know why I pronounced it that way. Excuse me. It's a key for the gate. This Resident Evil ass door. Oh, it's the bright red door. Don't worry about it, chat. It's fine. Especially because this is a puzzle game. This is going to be a long run. Restricted area. Staff only beyond this point. Oh. Interesting. Sounds like there's something in the tunnel. It's Maine? Oh, is it? I guess Maine makes some more sense. It is very wooded out there from what I understand. Of course, it's a Stephen King reference. Everything's a Stephen King reference.
Just gotta look out for them lobsters. That's what we gotta worry about when you go in the water.
You know what? I'll take it. Like that the fog is getting heavier. What a really cool transitionary effect as you go deeper into the map. And what else to say? Exactly. Nah, Stephen King just invented every sort of novel genre. No, this just makes sense. Well, what was it supposed to be? Oh god, what's the game? The really interesting horror game. Oh my god, the one that's like really. I'm gonna say it's not gonna make sense to anybody. Deadly Premonition. That was supposed to be like based on Twin Peaks or something. Never seen the show.
You also gotta say which Twin Peaks you're talking about, because technically that show got a remake.
I have no idea. I'm assuming the original.
Because there was like the original Twin Peaks, which was 80s?
Maybe.
Either 80s or 90s.
Probably
and then they got a
90s.
remake back in like the 2010s.
I'd have to double
My
check.
understanding is both of them are really good. I just never
Oh.
watched them.
I'll have to watch them at some point because I actually have never watched them. Interesting. Wow, you actually just explore the town. I was not expecting this. I thought you would explore an area of the town and a section gets locked off. Interesting. Yeah, Career 5, how's it going? I feel like I'm losing frames. Okay. Well, I guess I just have the map now. Yeah, because it removed the graveyard stuff from it. Ah, there we go. Okay. Well, got that now. More than just a town. I am aware of what happens. I have watched Totally Pointless TV's reviews on effectively all of the games, so I know what some of the twists are. I don't know how it all connects together though, which is why I wanted to go through it before playing Silent Hill Forte, because that launches in like a week, something like that. Like it's really quick. Coming out real soon. It's so trash. You have to play. It's so bad. Exactly. It's so bad. It's actually good. I watched. I think it was Totally Pointless TV's review on both of those as well, 1 and 2. 2 definitely feels like it's a little weirder. They definitely misunderstood the strong points from 1. Master of the Red Sharpie Jutsu, which makes sense. Yeah. I'm already in the hospital. All right. Nice. Nice. I'll have to get there eventually. I know. I'm trying to figure out how this game is going to progress. I don't know if this is the game with the wax and the horseshoe and the lighter. That might be. That might be 1 actually. There's a couple really confusing puzzles that aren't really super intuitive in Silent Hill. Wow, they just this. Yeah, no, this would have been revolutionary for PS2 era. No, this would be on PS1. No, this would be 2, right? Yeah, 2.
PlayStation 2.
1 would be PS1. 2 and 3 would be PS2, and so would 4. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Homecoming was like Xbox 360.
Yeah, and Homecoming pisses off a lot of people. Well, it fucking shits on the lore is what it does. One of the endings is you become a Pyramid Head. Like, it just trashes what Pyramid Head even stood for, and that's why it's really controversial. A lot of fabric. Interesting. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong one. So it does technically block you off, though. It does technically block your progress in town. Usher for no reason. I don't know what you're talking about. Had 3D Zelda combat, I shit you not. Yeah, that was the one. Was that the one where weapons had infinite durability? Wasn't the knife, like, actually OP in Homecoming? Like, you actually just, like, full knife run? Wasted potential? That's what I've heard. Like, a lot of the Western Team Silent games definitely have some problems with... Oh. This would be the first, well, the second person we've seen here.
Hey, wait.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
What is this?
They just had the Austin powers. It's shit, Austin.
More of that stuff.
Oh, God, the crunch. Good use of the, use of directional sound. It's a grill. Those are definitely some noises of all time. Can I pull a home improvement and see over the fence? Nope. Or that would have been something you could just boost on and walk out and hop over. Okay, so B is a quick dodge. So it's like Resident Evil 3 Remake in that regard. So it's clearly over there. I'm not used to it, but I'm actually really liking the minimalistic map. Because it doesn't trivialize your way through sections. You have to actually find your way through the actual local map. Well, that's just the stand-in I use for Baka. I can...
Hello?
Oh, you know, it's a door. Just walk into the door. I was expecting an interact prompt. Brick. This is gonna be a wild game for me to stumble through. Especially because this one, I guess, is 3 times the length of the original for some reason. I went to games to beat, and it's like, this game takes like 23 hours or something like that, where the original takes like 8. The ground final object marked by white cloth. Those are objects or traversals. Okay, so this is the yellow tape phenomenon from Resident Evil 7 onwards. Or so yellow tape. Several parts of this game from the original where you get the radio. Did they? That's interesting. Well, I've never played the original. I was going to, but Forte comes out so soon that I'm just like, I should probably actually play this before Forte, and then I'll go back through eventually. Another square. I feel like his face changes if you take damage. I feel like I vaguely remember this, but I could also be wrong. In the original, it took you a while to get... Did it really? Interesting. So it's not a 1-to-1 like the Metal Gear Solid Delta remake. This is very much a remake with different progression. Okay. Nutrition supplement? Oh boy. I don't want to use a health drink right now, though. Ah, there it is. I hear it. New enemies into this one. See a lot, and they will actually hurt you. Interesting, because I've done a lot of research. Well, watched a lot of videos on the original too. I've heard nothing about the 2 remakes, so there's going to be certain parts of this that are definitely going to take me by surprise. Then, got it. I didn't actually know they added new enemies. I don't remember what these ones are called. They look a lot. Yeah. Oh no. You have to beat down.
Stay back.
Oh, okay. They vomit at you. I was expecting it to be like Silent Hill 4 where you have to ready your weapon. That is not how that works. Okay.
Is this what I saw in the fog? Whatever it is, it's not human.
Here, and then the original, you don't get it in this room. You get it, yeah, I thought I was gonna get in the tunnel area. Yeah, so this is definitely new. Because I remember seeing that in a couple of the videos I was watching, that it's definitely in the tunnel area. Plus straight jacket to shoot acid. I was not expecting them to shoot acid, if I'm being completely honest. I was not expecting that. It's called The Lying Figure, introduced the monster designer. I believe it said their skin is meant to resemble the texture of... Oh, no. Oh. Oh, that's, okay. No, that texture makes sense now. I'm trying to remember what she says here. It is definitely spoiler if you know what she's saying, so nobody type it in chat. They actually had to rework it, actually, from the original dialogue, if I remember correctly. Because if I remember correctly, the original dialogue was truncated in a way that it was still easy to discern. So then they had to nerf it. They had to, like, redo it so it was a little more vague. This was pretty vague. Interesting. Yeah, that was actually still pretty vague. I'm actually a huge fan of that. Now it kicks on. Left 4 Dead Boomer Juice, right?
Is that?
Parker's original, there was just not a lot of them. Interesting. Bill Neely's Bar. So, map to check new information. So, okay, so that is a good subtle way of like, hey, we're gonna go to Neely's Bar then. If you're reading this, leave. This place is not what it seems. Sometimes you just have to look behind. You what, mate? Well, Neely's Bar is gonna be the big one. Okay. Yeah, you are definitely not a Silent Hill 4 protagonist. And you are most definitely not a Silent Hill Homecoming protagonist where you just knife no jutsu everything. Interesting. I don't know if the game autosaves or not. I didn't see an autosave option. I know Delta did. Aren't there only 9 squares? Yeah, his face changes depending on his health.
No. There's 8 squares in a rectangle.
I hate you for that. You have to actually manually save in this? Cool. That is good to know. And they crawl. Yeah, no, that zip zoomed. I need to go right. But I could go left and see if there's something over here. I hear it. I'm expecting to, like, set the radio? The radio, if I remember correctly, it operates the same as it did in 1, and I think it starts going off when there's something near you. Yep, so I need to leave. And, no, I'm already in combat. You know what? Nail bat. It works. Yikes. If I understand... So, I know in 3 killing enemies... In 3, killing enemies actually led to the bad ending, or at least was one of the requirements to get the worst ending. I'm trying to remember if 2 had that as well. Spoiler in 3, 2, 1. I know damage to James, how much time you spend with Redacted, both play into the ending. There was a third I'm forgetting. I don't remember if enemies count or not. There, your spoiler's over. Okay. Rob this poor convenience store, are you serious? Oh, I'm leaving. Eventually the aggro range is gonna go away, right? Eventually. If I keep telling myself that, maybe it'll be true. Oh, the body actually stays, okay. Didn't add to any of this game, but I don't know how to trigger. I don't know either. That's a payphone sound. It was like that. I don't remember much because I didn't really play too much Silent Hill 3. Silent Hill 3, you had to, when you were in the confessional, you had to absolve what's her face in the confessional booth, because that's supposed to be you kind of like taking a position of authority in the cult. And then after that, you had to, that's why there were specific rooms full of nothing but just enemies. You had to kill in excess of a certain amount of enemy. Well, you had to kill in excess. You had to, like, go through all of those, like, murder rooms and, like, actually, like, get up your total kill count. Heather's supposed to be the one. Yeah, that plot point got really interesting really quick. In this game, will change your ending. Okay, that's all I needed. I was honestly just confirming if that was a factor or not. That's all I needed, so I appreciate that. That's actually why I was trying to avoid certain encounters. Running is still just faster, got it. It also keeps it vague. Oh, wrong one. Not the happy burger. I think that's the jukebox. Is this the reference to 1? Any health on you? Nope, I already used my 1 health item already. Okay. Some poor hipster out there is inconsolable. I don't know what got into him. He just started smashing the thing, had to throw him out. He ran off, cried he'd fix everything, and gathered up what I could, saw and found one of the buttons. Half the record must still be lodged inside, but the other part's missing. Figured he must have taken it. Come to think of it, he did run towards Groovy. Anyways, maybe go check up on him, see if he's alright. He lives over at Saul by the pharmacy, apartment 9. Well, this game. No, don't. No, you're all good. I just needed to make sure what one of the conditions was. That's all I needed. It also keeps it vague for everyone else here in the audience, as well as for me, who is missing, some context behind what the remake did and didn't change. I know that the number of saves is going to count for your actual rating, but I don't really care about rating. That's subsequent playthrough stuff, like Metal Gear. Let's see. Got that. So we need to go. Let's go straight. Smash 50 windows. Is it an achievement? Don't drag your heels. Hit the dance floor. No partner, no problem. Singles will pair you up. Interesting. If I remember correctly, that wasn't a condition as well. You can swing as much as you want. It's per enemy build. The remake are good games. Though there's no one is better than the other. It's based on person. So it's good. Is it like a Majora's Mask 3D, like 64 versus 3D? Is it kind of that debate where each of them have their own merit? I've been happy. Oh, okay. Pretty close. Got it. Well, as somebody who has played, who loves Majora's Mask, that would make it make a lot more sense then. Most of my problem right now, especially with buying so much retro Pokemon stuff, is honestly just sourcing legitimate copies of stuff right now. Like, I would love to pick up a copy of, say, Silent Hill 3, but $230 was a little bit spendy to grab for me right now. That is definitely one of those that, like, I need to... If I'm gonna go get, like, the entirety of the Silent Hill collection... Like, I do have the 360 version, technically. I do have that. But the 360 version, the Silent Hill HD collection, is notorious with the community for kind of being subpar. How goes the stream? It goes going pretty well. So it's gonna be there on the right. I also have to keep myself topped up. You are correct, chat. It's coming back to me. Some of the criteria is coming back to me now. I do not have that, and that's fine. Did I thought that was an actual red square save point? Maybe my graphics driver just needs updating. See if I can't just circle around them. Collection is dog shit. Would know. I bought that game over 10 years ago, hoping to experience those games for the first time. Yeah, isn't it that they lost the source code? Isn't that a huge reason as to like why remakes are so hard, or like trying to re-release them is so hard? Because like they just don't have the coding. Fuck. Ah. Yamaoka sampled dental equipment. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I could totally see that. Texting game in the jukebox room. Oh, I gotta go back there anyways. That's the next progress point, it seems. They didn't just buy a game and scan the code. Well, source code is not what... That's not entirely how that works. Isn't that how decompiling code works? So the source code is, like, humans making the code and making, like, things that make it able for us to read. And then when you compile it, that spits it into, like, what? Ones and zeros, actual machine language. So just getting, say, a copy of Silent Hill 2 doesn't necessarily fix the issue. How's the audio, by the way? Is it a little loud? I couldn't tell at the start of stream. Because you would have to decompile it correctly, and that's what would lead to actual source code. But that's easier said than done. Which is why when we get news that's like we've decompiled like Ocarina of Time source code, that we can hear the new in the game just fine. Okay, thank you. I just wasn't sure how this was going to be mastered. Game devs where they throw out the source code some game once it's done and look up. It took a storage space that they could reuse. Kingdom Hearts HD collections took a while to get done. Right. Noises they're making. What, you don't like them? You don't like the all of this? Oh, I gotta give it to him. The audio direction, audio is mixed and mastered really well. I think we'll just make sure they stay down. I don't know if that truly pauses the game was my problem. I think it does pause the game. I feel like there's a load gate here. It's locked. So I need to get there. I need you to not chitter in my ear. That's a roach. That's a rad roach. Hold up, where the hell am I? How do I read this map? So door there. Dodging the roach might be a little bit of a problem. So I'm assuming that's there. So we're in front of 1, 2, over to 3. So 9 is on 3rd floor. Yeah, I figured that'd be a little too easy. Here, Nazgul's. I heard he cleaned his house up. I heard he cleaned his apartment up. Well, that was a while ago, so it might be the same again. I don't know. Hard to say. I know he had to go on hiatus for a little bit. Door's locked. Would need a key. So key is downstairs. I would assume. That's dead end. You chitter at me. Now. Fuck. No, not like this. Playing fucking Matador with the fucking cockroach. Oh, you dick. Still too clean. You can actually breathe air here. Makes sense. Cockroach, I need you to go away. I had to. That thing would have actually, like, chipped me away.
You know, you break into his home and you beat him with a 2x4.
It was a cockroach. What do you mean?
I know, and that cockroach was living there before you got there.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. I forgot squatters' rights. Apartment 5 left his key. Says there's a leak from upstairs. Gotta check it out. Stop laughing. That is exactly why I had to kill that thing. Because that was... Yeah, I wouldn't want that to happen. Don't fight unless you have to. Yeah, that's the big one. Well, and I'm also not doing myself a favor because I physically, having... Try to break the window. Because I'm, at lower health than I need to be. Oh. Drugs. Fuck. So it's tap it versus hold. Got it. Okay. Gentlemen, behold. Fentanyl.
There you go. You solved it. The whole town's just on a really bad drug trip.
Yeah, it's just everyone's just on fent. That's why they're on the ground.
It's a really bad batch of fent. Somebody cut it with cement or something.
Gross. Oh my god.
They just cut it with the chocolate milk from the Mr. Beast snack pack.
Yeah, it wasn't even a clean syringe too. Gross. Rill of Mid. Burlamin. Zalprozanax. I don't... Imetilelimate. I don't even know if these are actual things or not. I'm pretty sure I'm just getting gaslit. Pretty sure those aren't actually drug names. I hear you. Am I gonna actually get spawn camped by a Yep, yes I am. Roche tried to actually spawn peek me like we're playing Siege. Get out of here. Not getting spawn peeked again. No, it's not happening. Apartment key. It's the Omega fence. Yeah. Wait a minute. That's not how that works. Where are the hinges where the seat connects? Call them bullshit. This whole town's fucking insane. his plant got my Resident Evil senses. Just oh, bad. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. I'm getting flashbacks to Silent Hill 4 when we had, like, the 3 ghosts around the birthday cake. Oh, I hate that. Oh, wait, not that way. Is there anything else in here? I'm actually just getting flashbacks to the room. I know one of the games, there's a perfect recreation of the room. I don't remember which one it is. I don't know if it's Origins or what. No, it can't be Origins. It might be Downpour. There is a actual one-to-one recreation of the room from Silent Hill 4, The Room. Oh, why haven't I watched The Room yet? I need to watch. That's what I need to watch. I need to watch Tommy Wiseau's The Room. Because I keep hearing memes about it, but I've never actually seen it. It's in Downpour? Okay. That's gonna affect property values. Look at all this redacted text. And then she came and washed it all away. It started to make sense again. It's this place, I can't fight. I gotta keep my head straight. Quick stop at Texan, then we're going. Okay. That was certainly something that you told me. That's groovy. But where's Texan? Oh, hi, Mark. No, I did not hit you. That is bullshit. I've watched enough Vine Sauce over the years to know some of the memes. Oh, I guess he also has an obsession with spoons. Oh, come on now. No. Look, we had an entire game about Silent Hill 4 The Room and going through holes in bathrooms, okay? I can't do it. No.
You know, sticking your appendage in a hole in the bathroom is a good way to get an STD.
Isn't there an actual horror movie based on this? Oh, it's just, oh no, it's just a dice. It's just D&D players live here. Oh, even gross. Even more gross. I don't know where that dice has been. I think if what was it? Was it Homecoming that did this? And there was a QTE, and if you don't hit the QTE, a guillotine severs your arm or something like that. I think that was Homecoming. One of the other Silent Hill games does that. Ugh, that smells awful. Gross. Hands wash now. I guess we can't go in there. I'm sure we'll have to come back later. You card that was a Silent Hill reference that had Castlevania Metal Gear ones. I feel like I vaguely remember these. I don't know what the Silent Hill one was. Oh, hello. My dumbass would have definitely ate shit on that. Not the gaming cave. Yep, we're already done here. Did my dumbass literally just stop at a I literally just stopped at a stop sign. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that, chat. I don't want to talk about that. Oh my god. Can't believe we just did that. Oh. There we go. Had to find the soft spot. Oh, shit. Not what I wanted, but I'll take that. Oh my god. And thus, at this point in time, if you're on stream, hang tight for a second. That is actually where I'm going to cut the VOD, trying to keep these as compact as possible. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.